back to the channel. Welcome back. Y'all, I know y'all probably like, where has Netta been? She has not been uploading. Y'all have been dropping shorts from time to time to try to stay a little consistent on here. But y'all, there has been so much going on with this move. And plus, it's another big topic I got to talk to y'all about that kind of caught me off guard. Like, I was like, what is going on? It kind of caught me off guard, caught my man off guard. I mean, we knew what we was doing, but it was still like, okay, this is a big pill we're gonna have to swallow and just embrace. You know what I'm saying? So that is another topic, y'all. On top of us dealing with this move, that's really where I have been, y'all. I haven't really been doing like a whole bunch of the cooking videos because usually I'll do like getting my 4 kids reactions to the food that I made. But y'all, tell me why we don't have no stove. But tell me why I sat up here and wanted this expensive behind Samsung refrigerator because it came with a little it's like a tablet on it, a little iPad, but it came with a calendar too. You can do recipes. So I was like, okay, we're gonna get this. And we thought we was gonna have enough money to get our stove, but then all of these expenses just started coming out of nowhere. Y'all ever go through that in life where it's like, dang, can I catch a break? Like, as soon as you pay off one thing, something else comes. That's the season that we're in right now. But it's like everything is coming like back to back. Like, dang, hold on. Okay. And I'm like, thank God for payment plans because y'all don't know what we was about to do. Like, even y'all with this couch, y'all, I got to list the link, y'all. I got it from Abunda. But that's a whole nother story, y'all. But they let us do payment plans on this couch. So thank God for payment plans. Because I needed it to be somewhat cozy in here. Because y'all, if I turn this camera around and show y'all what's really going on, y'all going to be like, ooh, girl, Vanetta, what is you doing? Because y'all, we still have to unpack. We still have to do some things like buying a house is not like renting. I'm going to say it again, y'all. Buying a house is not like renting no house. When you buy a house, you are in charge, okay, of everything. It's like, I don't know. I feel like having a house is a very big responsibility. It's kind of like having another child. Except, I don't know, kids ain't even this much, y'all, because basically, and I'm going to go deep into it. Y'all have some more vlogs coming out because I did record a lot. I just haven't really been able to edit. I wanted to take y'all on a journey, like with us unpacking, with us moving and everything. So I got a few clips, but I wasn't able to do as much as I thought because, like I said, stuff keep coming up. But overall, everything is going good. It's just like with this big responsibility is coming big problems, y'all. Because as y'all know, we bought a renovated house. This house is an older home, but it's a large home. And we, at first we was like, it was a good idea to accommodate our family. But bigger houses come with bigger problems. I just could not even sit and focus on editing because of everything we had to go through. But overall, I had to end up embracing the problems that we have faced because it's just kind of like in life, stuff is going to come at you, but it's all about mindset. So I've been practicing mindset over and over again and just reminding myself that God, He does not give you more than you can handle. And like when you move into any house, whether it's an older house or a newer house, you're going to have certain issues that you're going to have to fix. I had to embrace that, change my mindset. Like, okay, girl, we just going to fix one thing at a time. Even though I wanted to move into this house with there being no problems, that wasn't the reality. Okay. And I think kind of what made it harder is y'all know we have another baby on the way, y'all. We got another baby, thank God. But this is the last baby, y'all, because 5 is definitely a crowd. 5 children. No Play-Doh, y'all. No Play-Doh. Y'all, it's hard for me to do my cook with me videos because the new kitchen, like I said, we don't have a stove. And it's a walkway for like the kids' playroom. So they're constantly walking in and out the kitchen. Because like their playroom is in the back of the house. And y'all, the only way they can get there is through the kitchen. So I have not really been able to do those videos as, like I wanted to. I wanted to come in here and grind for y'all and push out content for y'all. But honey, y'all know how life be sometimes. You like, I don't know if some of y'all are creators, but like sometimes it just be like, okay. Like I can only do what I can, especially having kids, y'all. The kids have been out of school for the summer. And as y'all know, we live in Michigan, so the kids, listen, I feel like they got out of school in May. Really, it was the beginning of June, but they teachers was like, "Oh, you don't have to bring them this week because we won't be really doing anything." So the kids been out of school and everything. That has been another thing, y'all. And like the kids, they do go to a daycare, but it's on the other side of town. And y'all know I don't like driving too much. So I have not really been taking them to daycare. I kind of been keeping them home with me, trying to unpack and everything like that. Y'all, and then not only y'all did we move, but we had to fix up the house that we had just left because nobody want to leave no house a mess, y'all. So we did the best we could, but I'm gonna tell you one thing I know. I don't think I would ever rent out a house to a person with multiple kids. I don't think I do that. Cause I see what my kids can do, y'all. They cut up the walls, y'all. They was getting nail polish and stuff on the floor. Luckily we got the nail polish up. But they had gotten to a lot over the course of a few years. So I was like, I always thought about renting out homes to people, like owning homes and renting them, flipping them, renting them and stuff like that. Girl. Like, even one of my landlords, when I stayed in Atlanta, I used to tell her, like, oh my God, her name was Jan. I was like, Jan, I really want to do what you do. Like, y'all just own 4 houses and y'all rent them out and y'all don't have to work. That sounds fun. She was like, no, you don't. Now I see what she mean because you have to renovate in between each tenant, and that's too much. But us, we try to get the house back up to a very, very good standard. So we wanted to do the best we could do with that, and y'all trying to do that. And both houses don't have air, so this house don't have air. Our previous house did not have air. And being pregnant, y'all, I have been exhausted. Child, when I say exhausted, I don't know what y'all. Listen. I don't know what brought me through, but I actually do. It's the Lord. The Lord has brought me through, girl, because if it wasn't for God, Netta, go upstairs and leave my stuff alone. Y'all, Netta is starting to get into a lot of stuff, y'all. See, a lot of people think, oh, because she's born different, she ain't like the rest of her siblings into everything. No, Netta listen. She be in everything. I was like, girl, what is your... She was the main one colored on the walls at the old house. I mean, she found a very soft spot in her heart for coloring. She really wanted to do it all day. Like a form of art. But I was like, girl, you can color somewhere else. Color on the paper. We are still working on unpacking. We're still working on making the house feel cozy. Like, we don't even have, y'all, like a lot of curtains. We don't have blinds. We have like sheets hanging up on some of the windows because this is a bigger house. And so we have to, we got to have our privacy. So we just been using sheets and stuff. Like, I got these back, y'all. We have just been on a struggle boat. But I do want to give thanks to God because, like I said, I'm just thankful anyway, y'all, because even before we moved into this house, I've been kind of stopped being consistent. And I'm so sad because I missed y'all. I love doing YouTube, y'all. I love creating videos. It's a form of expression. And then it's like a little diary. You can look back on it like years from now. What was you doing? You have videos and footage of it. You have videos and footage of your kids. And I love doing it. I love doing YouTube. I always love doing stuff on camera. Like, even when I was younger, before YouTube even came out, me and my sister used to be in our room recording all the time in Atlanta. So I'm thankful to be able to do that on YouTube, y'all. But I missed y'all and I am back. I definitely plan on being more consistent. I am going to maneuver around any challenge that is thrown my way. And I think y'all should do the same thing because what is life without challenges? It's not life. There is no life without challenges. So all we got to do, y'all, is just roll with the punches. Make lemon juice, the real good lemon juice. Not lemonade, but some lemon juice, okay? Because you can mix it up your own way. Make that out of the lemons that's thrown our way because it's always going to be an issue. It's always going to be something going on. But I plan on continuing to be consistent. So I'm still going to be recording, y'all. If y'all are seeing boxes everywhere, if y'all are seeing, listen, we have another thing I want to talk to y'all about real quick, y'all. We have a fly issue, y'all. We have had the bug people come out here working. They have came and sprayed and everything. We have not been able to figure out where these flies are getting in this house. And y'all, I don't know about y'all, but the heat and the flies is enough to drive you up the wall. I'm just like, girl, it's hot and it's flies. Where is these? Y'all, I got my fly swatters from Walmart. And I just been going in. You would have thought I was Venus and Serena, like when they playing tennis and stuff, y'all. Like, my muscles should be way more defined than this, as much as I've been getting these flies left and right, right and left. So I can't wait to get that out the way. I cannot wait for it to at least be September so it can be cooler, so the flies can go away, and we can continue to work on the house because, y'all, when it's hot outside like this, it just drains every little piece of energy up out of me, y'all. Are y'all like that too? Like when it's hot, the sun just drain everything. Cause I feel like I have not been consistent for a long time. Like before we even found this house, we were supposed to move into another house, y'all. We went, did the walkthrough and everything. We were ready, y'all. And this house was in a very good area. The house was beautiful too. But for some reason, they could not pass the city inspection. Now, this city that we were going to move to, they are very strict with their inspections. If y'all heard about Taylor, Michigan, then y'all know they don't play no games when it comes to them city inspections. They couldn't pass it. So we did a walkthrough, but they didn't pass the city inspection to give us the certificate of occupancy. So we had to start all over. And I don't know if y'all know, but when you buying a house, when you going through with the underwriters and everything like that, you're going back and forth with bank statements. You're going back and forth with everything. They want to know everything. Why did you spend this? Oh, this came up. Oh, what did you take money out your account for this for? So we was like being watched for a long time. So we thought, okay, we finally get to the finish line. We really did like the house and everything. But God said, nope, that's not for us. So we end up finding this house. And this house passed the city inspection, y'all. I don't know how, but it passed the city inspection. So we were able to get this house. It did take like an extra, like almost 2 months. Yeah, it took an extra 2 months. Yep. And so going back and forth with the underwriters again, going back and forth with the sellers and everything. So it's definitely a process buying a house, y'all. And I give kudos to everybody who can continue to vlog and continue to be present and show up through that process, because that process is very emotionally draining. It's a lot. You got to have your skin thick and tough for that, okay, for buying a house. So, y'all, we found this house. And overall, I love the house. I'm going to treat it like my baby. Whatever we need to do to throw love in it, we're going to continue to do that. But as in anything else, it's always going to be steps, okay? You got to take step by step. And y'all remember that show in the 90s, Step by Step, Day by Day? I don't even know what show that was, Step by Step, Day by Day. But that's how you got to take life, one thing at a time, y'all. I don't know if y'all can see this fly flying around me. But as soon as I get off this phone with y'all, I'm about to go find my fly swatter and go back to being Venus and Serena again. Because, listen, these flies be... And it's like they be flying in front of you on purpose. Like, girl, why is you doing that? So, yeah, y'all, we have been dealing with that. But finding all the beauty in it. So, overall, we do have a nice new home. Well, it ain't new. It's renovated. It's supposed to be like new, but it's okay, y'all. When you buying an older home, you're gonna have some problems. Like I said earlier, when you buying a newer home, you're gonna have some problems. So we have been babying this house and just bringing her back to life and nurturing her, all while nurturing this baby in my womb. I have the gender reveal video coming up for y'all in the next few videos. I'm going to start back doing my cooking videos again, y'all. I'm just going to do a series cooking with no stove, because I don't know when we're going to get a stove. But thankfully, I have everything I need. I have a air fryer. I have the little eye burners that you can boil like the water on. I can throw some noodles on there. I can cook macaroni and cheese, spaghetti noodles. I can cook anything I need to cook, because I still, like, even my air fryer, it can be a oven too. Like, you can press a little button that say bake on there. So we have everything we need. It's all about improvising. And I don't know why, but it's kind of exciting to me, because it's like, okay, you can improvise and just remember these parts of life and be thankful that you made it through. Like, okay, I don't regret getting my nice refrigerator. I don't. Because like I said, when we got the refrigerator, we thought we were going to have more finances to get everything else we needed. But that's okay, y'all, because listen, we're on the up. We're on the up. We're on the up. We're not going to let any of that keep us down. We're just playing catch up. And I feel like in life we do have to play catch up. That's just a part of life. But like I said, I'm thankful. I'm grateful. I'm ready to get back to doing YouTube. I'm ready to get back to doing my videos. I love doing YouTube. I love y'all so much. Y'all stay tuned, because we will be doing the videos. I have I already started editing our other videos, doing our house tours, so y'all can see the other two houses that we looked at before we got this house. And then there's actually, nope, it's 3 other houses, but 2 of the houses gonna be in the vlog together. So I got that for y'all. Y'all gonna be able to see that. I have the gender reveal coming up. And then I have some more videos that we're going to be doing in this house. I'm going to start back going live and everything like that. I decided I'm just going to bring y'all on a journey with me because I know y'all know that I'm not perfect. Y'all know I'm not perfect. I don't have like the, hi. Hi. You are. You're beautiful, Barbie. So Netta has been doing very well too. We do have videos of her, like I drop her vlog when she did her sleep study. I'll be dropping that. We have so much good content, y'all. I just want to come back and be real with y'all for a second before I started dropping the videos. I didn't want to get on here like, oh, she's dropping videos, so where has she been? So I had to just come on here and tell y'all real quick where we been, because it's like, girl, you haven't been dropping videos, you haven't been consistent, but girl, what's going on? So I had to fill y'all in. So we will be picking back up, coming back stronger than ever. Also, I didn't want to just give y'all content just to give y'all content. Like, I didn't want to just be half-stepping, because me, I like to edit, I like to have music in the background and everything like that. And I think that's something that I probably need to overcome too. Like, I need to overcome trying to be perfect on camera. Like, I don't try to be perfect, but I try to be presentable, because y'all, I have 4 kids, well, almost 5 kids, and it's like trying to be presentable for camera and having your house presentable is like, girl, please, you got to choose one or the other. So I'm just gonna come on here being real, and if anybody has something to say about my background, shoes all over the place, clothes on the floor, that's okay, because this is just real life. And this new chapter that I'm stepping in is called acceptance. Like, just accepting life. Life is, y'all, I know this sounds so cliche, but life is literally so short. It's short. So it's like, just we cannot beat ourselves up as moms. Like, mom life is not your life that you had when you was in your early 20s and it was just you, and you was in college and you could clean up and come back home to your house still clean, and then just cook for you, and then just study, go to school, go to work. That's not my life anymore. And I felt like I was in such a rut, because I'm just like, girl, I'm so used to having my house clean. I'm so used to having things how I needed to be. And now that I have kids and they little, my life is not like that. I tried to chase it so hard. Like, I don't know, I'm going to try some other things, but overall, I'm just going to accept it. You got all these kids at your house is not going to look like it did when you was 19, 20 years old. It's just not. So I'm accepting that now, and I'm embracing it, because, y'all, and I'm going to say this too real quick. One of my neighbors next to me, and I love talking to her. She's older now. She's much older, and her children are all grown and gone in her house. And she said she raised 6 kids, y'all. She raised 6. And she said she loved being a mom. She still do, of course. Her kids come over from time to time to help her. So she loved raising her kids. But now she in that big old house by herself, and she lonely. Her man done went to the upper room. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And just talking to her and just hearing her stories, I'm like, that's crazy, because her house is clean now. All she got to do is go outside and water the plants. She don't have to go and make no ramen noodles for nobody. That's all she got to do. And she take good. Them plants are really top tier in her yard. So I'm like, girl, okay, girl. You know what? You made me look at life in a different way, because I got to embrace this. Because, listen, they socks on the floors, they crayons on the floor. It's a work of art for right now in this chapter. So, I don't know, y'all. I just want to leave y'all with, try to find, life is all about what you focus on, okay? So, we can focus on what's going wrong in our life. And it's like, when we focus on what's going wrong in our life, that is what's going to grow, because that's what we're nurturing. So, you got to treat your life like that. You're going to have good things in your life. You're going to have things that's not fair in your life. And you need to focus on both of them because you don't want to do that avoidance stuff. You don't want to do that. Focus on, the problems. See what you can do to solve it. What can you do to be comfortable in that situation until you get out of it? Like, feel through it and get through it, but don't ignore it. But also know that you can focus on the good stuff too, because there's always something good. Like when you wake up in the morning, talk about something positive. Talk about what you want to happen. Talk like it already happened. Manifest it. And nurture that because that's what's going to grow. Let those plants in your life that you don't want, okay? Let those plants that are in the way, those plants that don't have no purpose and stuff like that, don't water those plants. Let them just slowly die off. But the plants that you want to grow, those good things in your life, your children, boo, your fiance, husband, wife, whatever, whomever, your health, your home, your friends, your family, water that because that's what you want to grow. That's what you want to flourish. So focus on that. When you first wake up in the morning and when you go to bed at night, pray and give thanks to those things. And watch, y'all, I'm telling y'all, watch how they just continue to get better. Watch how those good parts in your life will flourish. And those things in life that are not fair to you, like your coworkers getting on your nerves, don't complain about them. Don't gossip about them. Your friend getting on your nerves. You might feel like your health is bad in this area. Don't focus on that. Focus on it for a second. You need to focus on those things, but find a solution. So your health's not bad. What you eating? What you drinking? Put it down and bring it over here to the good thing and say, well, you know what? I love that I'm eating this now versus when I was eating that. So life is all about balance. So we are going to balance things out the best way that we can. And I hope that y'all do too. And I will be back, y'all, with more videos. I'm going to get up and get my kids some dinner started. And I might just do a video cooking with no stove tonight. I might start a series tonight. I'm not sure yet. But make sure y'all like this video because it really do help with getting our videos out more when you press that like button. And plus, y'all, why not? Why not like it? If you're watching it, just hit the like button. Show love and support. I love y'all so much. I will see y'all in the next video. Bye. Yeah.